everyone. So during the Singapore Fintech Festival, today we are so happy to have Emre into our Business Media Room. Let's say hello to our audience.
Hello, everyone, and thanks to D Things Media for having me. Great to be part of these discussions, and would love to learn and contribute to your society or community overall.
Thank you for coming. So,
Pleasure.
as the representative of the Turkish National Investment Agency in Singapore, could you introduce your responsibilities and mission?
Just to be very quick, I'm the chief representative based in Singapore. I am covering Southeast Asia region, very typically, ASEAN markets from Singapore. We try to set the bridges between ASEAN and Turkey. By the way, we are rebranded ourselves as Turkey with the original name of the country. So please don't get confused when I say either Turkey or Turkey. But overall, we are trying to, facilitate all sorts of business opportunities between two regions, particularly focusing on the inward investments into our country. So trying to get like a more investors on board to the Turkey's more promising ecosystem, let's say.
I
That's
see.
my role,
I
that's my
see.
mandate. Yeah.
So currently, what notable economic cooperation projects exist between Singapore and Turkey?
I mean, Singapore and Turkey are two friendly countries. Although we are very far from each other, still takes like an 11 hours of direct flight. But all the necessary ground is there because we have been like on a legal infrastructure, have signed a free trade agreement. We have some double taxation prevention agreements, and also we do have bilaterally permanent embassies and trade and investment offices in both countries. So that means I think G2G side, everything is settled.
Yes.
So I think it's more up to the businesses to take advantage of those kind of good business climates between two countries. By the way, Singapore's one of the very few, global networks is in Turkey because they are only present in Central Europe with two or three, like let's say, trade offices, and one of them is based in Turkey to cover all Eastern Europe and Central Asia on top of Turkey, because Turkey is such a hub, similar to Singapore.
Yeah, such a hub between East and West.
It is. Yeah, it's literally divided into two continents, right? So we are half Asian, half European.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, because Istanbul is divided into two continents.
Very unique. Really.
Yeah.
So
You're
could
right.
you share with some successful cases, like investment cases by the Turkish National Investment Agency in Singapore?
I mean, there has been different stages of investment cases between two countries. It's all started with PSA. PSA is the Singapore's largest and government-linked company for the port operations. So they have acquired Turkey's largest container port in the Mediterranean Sea. Turkey is because surrounded by Black Sea, Mediterranean Sea, and Asian Sea. So they are managing those ports. And on top of that, there have been so many, investment projects from GIC, Temasek, those kind of government, again, funds. And finally, in the last 2 years' time, we have witnessed a number of startup deals.
Yeah.
Some, Singapore venture capitalists deployed some capital into, made some investments into some Turkish early stage companies. I think Fintech was one of them, one of the verticals. So that's why we think there is a more, space to take advantage of it. So that's why we are here today.
Yeah, I see. So what tangible benefits have these collaborations brought to both parties?
Maybe a little bit
Yeah,
more
I mean-
loudly because it's so much, interrupting noise around.
I see. Yeah, I mean, what tangible benefits are those two collaborations brought to both parties?
I mean, in order to, like, let's say, grow our collaboration, we have been, taking so much, new initiatives, trying to, like, let's say, bring along companies, matchmake them, on different occasions, similar to Singapore Fintech Festival, because we are hosting a national pavilion over there at the Hall 5. So that's similarly we have been doing lots of activations here in Singapore as the Turkish Investment Office. This is our official name as the national agency for investments, and try to bring also some Turkish businessmen into Singapore as well. Like we have been again hosting 6 Turkish fintechs over there with us. So and try to let them engage with us. We are an enabler. We are a kind of facilitator. So we try to set the ground and then let them enjoy it as the companies like and flourish their businesses in both countries.
Okay, so in the field of technology, how do you view the development of AI and blockchain technologies? Does the Turkish National Investment Agency plan to increase investments in this kind of fields?
Nowadays, I mean, we have been talking a lot about the AI, and AI, to be honest, is not, maybe jump into our lives in over a night. So it was always there, but
Yeah.
it's a progressing, I think, technology. So each and every day, with the help of AI, I think I believe very much in the optimization of things. So whatsoever it is. So I mean, we have to optimize things because world is so crowded, but the resources are so limited. So in order to be able to better utilize the resources in the world, I think AI will help us in a good manner, good sense. Then I think be it on finance or LLM technologies or generative AI in every other business model, I think it will help human beings to make things in a more efficient and like I say effective way. So I think blockchain is also definitely I think very groundbreaking technology when it's again utilized on a very like let's say productive and constructive way. All businesses, government agencies, everybody can really tap on the like the advantages that brought by the blockchain. I mean, we can see that on the like, for instance, enabling the global trade on the trade financing side per se. Very complicated process could be easier with the
Yeah.
help of blockchain technology. So I mean, I think on the contrary of the like a mass people's beliefs, blockchain is not only related to cryptocurrencies, so it's just part of it. So it's maybe the driver of blockchain technology. So it could be still, I think, used by there will be more use cases along the way. Uh, Once we see the necessity and we see the transformation. So yes, I mean, short answer, we are definitely seeking after going after those kind of value added companies, be it startups, scale ups, or established companies, to make this ecosystem more like let's say attractive. Yeah.
Yeah. Since our time is limited, here is our final question.
Sure.
How do you feel in this year's Singapore FinTech Festival? Yeah.
I've been attending FinTech Festival since 2018. It's the second edition onwards. Like, let's say I was just a visitor at that year, and then by 2019 onwards, there had been 2 years of interruption. I can definitely say that. I mean, totally agree with the probably rest of the community. Singapore managed to become the fintech hub. And when we look at this festival, it's no longer a fintech festival. It's a kind of a multi-dimensional tech festival, because all the way from big techs to the scale-up startups, and then the national pavilions, throughout the whole I mean expo, we can see that this is becoming the biggest thing in the town. So I mean, I totally appreciate and very happy to be part of it, and very much looking forward to the next year's editions. And we'll definitely be more visible with our private sector and the government entities in the coming editions of FinTech Festival, I can say.
Super cool. Thank you for coming, and
My
thank
pleasure.
you. Yeah, thank you for the insightful session.
Thanks for that opportunity. I'll be looking forward to engage in the upcoming, like I say, opportunities as well with you guys as the D Things. Thank you again to D Things. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Thank you so much.
Right.